And Burmo, again, for Manchester United in front of the Grimsby fans. And Burmo steps up, and off the crossbar! Grimsby have done it! And Burmo's the player to miss, and he hits the crossbar. The first penalty off target after 26 attempts. And the club, whose value is less than a 20th of Brian Mbeumo, the player who misses the penalty, are through. Grimsby Town knock out Manchester United 12-11 on penalties. And the referee blows for full time. Crystal Palace escape just about. It's a 0-0 draw in their first ever competitive match outside of the UK, but crucially, the goal scored by Jean-Philippe Mateta in the first leg is the difference. Crystal Palace will play in the Conference League phase, and they've got their first ever European campaign ahead of them. And that's all we've got time for today. It's full time in Norway. Fredrikstad 0, Crystal Palace 0. Inside the Oviedo half, through to Mbappe, who takes the touch on his right foot, turns to defender and smashes it into the bottom corner. Well, he's been quiet in this first half, but Mbappe scores to give Real Madrid the lead. It's a terrific finish. The first touch is sublime, and the Real Oviedo fans are seething. They think there's a foul in there. I'm sure VAR will have a look, but the referee is pretty insistent that this goal will stand. And for once, they look like the team on top, but they give the ball away to Vinicius, who's bursting forwards. He finds Mbappe. Mbappe's going to punish them. Mbappe does punish them. Vinicius linking up with Mbappe. And just after Oviedo have their biggest chance of the game, Real Madrid double their lead. Vinicius to Mbappe to the back of the net. And that is that. Had to change their game plan as Brahim Diaz comes down the right-hand side. Plays it across to Mbappe, who lets it run to Vinicius. It could be 3, it should be 3. Vinicius makes it 3. A cool finish into the bottom corner, off the bench with a goal and an assist. Now Joseph across the right-hand side, and they get to the byline, squared across the box, and there's the goal. Lenny Joseph has scored. The flag goes up though. Lenny Joseph has tapped it into an open net after a lovely move down the right-hand side. Naby Keita threading the pass in behind. They are going to check this on VAR. It's extremely close, but Naby Keita played the pass down the line. Barnabas Varga had made the run in behind, squared it across the 6-yard box. It was then smashed home. The flag went up immediately after the goal went in, crucially. But this may stand. And the decision is goal. Clement Turpin has been signalled to give the goal from him as Qarabag come down the left-hand side. Is it going to be the same story as the last game, where they're just more clinical and they're into the penalty area? It's a chance for a goal. It's pulled back to the 6-yard box and they've got one. Oh my word, completely dominated in the opening 25 minutes, but somehow it's 1-1. It's their first shot on target of the game. Leandro's the goal scorer. And what a huge moment for the Azerbaijani side. They are desperate to qualify for the Champions League for just the second time in their history. Half as Silva launches a throw down the line. It's flicked on towards the winger Leandro, who's bursting his way down the right wing into the penalty area. He goes, he squares it across, and Qarabag have taken the lead. They've come from nowhere in this one, and it's another cross into the box which has been converted into a goal. And just like that, Qarabag have gone from being in real jeopardy to having a 3-goal advantage in the tie. And barring a disaster in the second half, they'll be playing Champions League football for just the second time in the club's history. Debus, who launches it downfield, back down the right wing. Lovely piece of control by Kadu. Some players of real class here, and then the ball goes into the box, deflected. Lenny Joseph keeps it alive. It's scrambled clear on the edge of the box, but the clearance has gone wrong and it's a penalty. We don't know why it's been given. It was just a clearance from Kevin Medina, who swung to clear it. Lenny Joseph got his foot in there just before he cleared the ball. The 30-year-old Hungarian striker, who's got a fantastic goal scoring record for Ferencvaros. 57 goals in 92 games. And the tension builds in the stadium. Varga steps up, right-footed, and rolls it into the bottom right-hand corner. And it's 2-2 on the night and 5-3 in the tie. Less than 15 minutes to score 2. Robbie Keane, you can see the pained expression on his face because he knows his side have done enough to win this tie, but they're 2 goals down right now and there's not long to go. Toth whips in the cross, right-footed, out-swinging towards the front post. There's a scramble in there, it's just about cleared. Comes back to Toth, whips it back in, headed away to the edge of the box and then cleared down the right-hand side. Now they've got a chance to counter. It's the centre-back, Kevin Medina, who's bursting down the right wing. Medina flicks it in field. It's poked on towards Adai. Adai takes the shot and he snapped at it. Alex Toth steps up with his right foot, swings in the free kick, and it's into the top corner. Oh my word, what a wonderful strike. Curling free kick from the angle has flown over the goalkeeper and absolutely crashed into the top right hand corner, much to the delight of Robbie Keane, and it's 3-2. What a game of football. They were 1-0 up, 2-1 down, and now they're 3-2 up, and it's 5-4 on aggregate. Their side see out 4 minutes of football, that's the question. Down the left hand side it goes as Toth, the goal scorer, puts in the cross. Jarga heads towards the line, is saved by the goalkeeper. He thinks it's across the line, then the rebound goes over the bar. The margins are so small. They are so small. I don't know how he's missed the rebound. The goalkeeper's pushed it off the line. It must be millimetres from crossing. This is crazy. There's 20 seconds left to play. Ferencvaros finally take their free kick. They launch it into the box. The goalkeeper comes to punch it, only gets it so far. Whipped back in by Ferencvaros. Scrambled clear. Then the goalkeeper races out and catches it. And that may well be that. They've done it. Clement Turpin blows his whistle. And Qarabag qualify for the Champions League for the second time in their history. The only Azerbaijani club ever to reach Europeans' top competition, and now they've done it twice. Against all the odds, against the run of play, but they've beaten Ferencvaros on aggregate by 5-4. They've lost at home tonight 3-2, but it couldn't feel any more different. This is not a defeat. This is a huge, huge victory for Qarabag, who march on to the Champions League. That means so much to the players, the fans and everyone involved at this club. The fireworks show has started, the players are on their knees, and the Ferencvaros players are also on theirs. You've got a feel for them because they were the better side across both legs. They have been dumped out, they'll be playing Europa League football, and Qarabag will be going through to the Champions League. Wow, what a tie. It's full time on the night, Qarabag 2, Ferencvaros 3. On aggregate though, Qarabag 5, Ferencvaros 4.